Hey everyone, Ken Grimes, City Administrator for the City of Hoover here. I've got Colin Connor, our Urban Forester from the Public Works Department. And we're here at Star Lake today to talk about this issue of the tree, and we've got the hackberry tree. But I want to tell you that as Colin describes a little bit of what the tree had as far as some injuries and damage, that I want him to explain it, but I want to also explain to you what our plans are in the future. So Colin, why don't you tell them a little bit about what we're facing?
Thank you, Ken. Big, beautiful hackberry, probably been here over 100 years. We've been managing the tree just for risk, like we do at all of our parks for the last 20 years. Not only cabling, but routine crown reductions, keeping the canopy smaller. In a recent inspection, we identified a structural crack in the trunk that just was no longer manageable. So we had scheduled the tree for removal next week, and unfortunately that schedule got a little ahead of itself today.
If you notice, Colin, showing one of the issues was one of the major flaws that cracked that had occurred in the middle. It created various pieces to the trunk. And so you can see visually here before the stump is removed, you can see how you really have individual trees that are the trunks growing.
And we talk about this all the time in tree risk. Co-dominant main stems a lot of times can lead to an early and maybe even unpredicted failure. This tree had multiple main stems or trunks, so those were a challenge to maintain. But as that crack developed and was visual, blatantly obvious, we really had to kind of rethink leaving it.
So in closing, what we're going to do, we're going to be replanting a tree that's going to bring a big canopy, that's going to bring more shade and habitat. Obviously, we're probably going to look at this whole central area here at Star Lake, center up between this area where the urban forestry team will figure out the best location, try to pull it away from the parking lot a little bit, still create the vista that you have coming down the hill into Star Lake, as you can see the sunset today, and then ultimately celebrate all that as we move forward with not only planting the new trees, but also an Arbor Day event, one of the components of that here as we move toward. What's that date?
Last full week in February. Officially for Hoover, it will be the first Saturday in March.
So the main thing we just want everybody to know, we understand the emotion. We love our trees. The logo is a tree. We're now trying to build that, plant more trees all over town. So we just want people to understand what we have here. And so a very special time and place, but we thank you for your understanding and cooperation.